billions of people all over the world, every nation under heaven.
I'm glad I came.
Thank you, sir.
And I can tell you, honestly, I sensed the Lord so powerfully here. And I was telling Pastor Chris the first night, I actually had a vision of the Lord here on the platform, and I was quite shaken by it. And you know, in the crusades that I held and still hold, you know, I like to worship first and so on and preach. So when he told me that he prays for the people first, you know, I'm thinking, well, I don't know if I can do that, because I like to worship a lot, you know. So but then when we came out, as the Lord just took over in such a powerful way, and I sensed His wonderful presence, and I had a vision of the Lord here, and just, you know, I was like right in. You know, I think you can tell we're really close. And he got me this suit. I'll tell you what happened. He said, I want you to wear your white suit. I said, well, my suits are old, and I don't have time to get one because it takes time to get them fixed up. He said, I'll get them. And I had no idea what they would look like. So I called him on the phone. I said, well, this was like a few days before. I said, if you don't have those suits, I may have to borrow one of your robes. That nice golden yellow robe you wear. I said, can you imagine me with a robe? My goodness. So when I came here on, well, the first night, he came, or one of these people came with the suitcase, and Pastor Chris was there. And when I opened when we opened the suitcase, most beautiful suits, and they fit on me real nice. And I said, well, you know, I'm going to Uganda in January for a big crusade, so I'm going to take them with me. So finally I have suits I can wear, because all the ones are kind of ancient.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we need to pray now for,
yes, sir, for the
families. I love this man a lot. And listen.
I love you, sir.
Are you going to behave? You need to pray for him. Because look, you know, I have been in ministry. It'll be 50 years this year for me. And in fact, this December 7th is 50 years. I can't believe it. And in 50 years, I've never met anyone like him. No, I'm serious. I've never met anyone like him. He's the most loving and generous man I've ever met. That's just a fact. It really is a fact. And he's like full of love. That's all it is. It's full of love. And he loves the Lord so much. And you see it. He doesn't like me saying these things about him. But he's a man of love. And you know, we as pastors and ministers, not everyone likes us, you know. But that's just it just comes with it. It just comes with it. So when they say all manner of evil against you, rejoice, you know. But I've gotten to know Pastor Chris, I think, better than most people, truly. And we met in 2016, and since then, when I got on my knees to pray with him, I was in California, you were in Lagos, and on our knees, he was crying on the phone. And I was crying in California on my knees, and I could hear him crying on the phone. The Lord was so with us as we prayed, and every time we prayed together, it's just the same thing. This man loves Jesus with all of his heart. That's it. And that's what makes him so special to all of us. So how many promise to pray for him and his family?